CEO of Brikama Council, Honorable Councillors here present, the representatives from Water Resources, Darboe, the 221 our partners, Darboe, and there is a particular individual who also has contributed a lot of goals. He deals with the charitable foundation from Saudi Arabia. He's here because his neighbor will also extend our greetings to him. 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏 Foundation. And there's another organization that has also helped us over the last 12 months with boreholes. I think 3 or 4 boreholes. That would be, I believe, it's Mama Africa Foundation. They also help us with boreholes. So I don't know whether they are present or not, but we would want to acknowledge their support. Now I want to also greet my brother, Sambu, Bolo, and Pandema Foundation, and want to commend them for the tremendous job they're doing, not only within our region, but in the whole country as a nation. And the partners that are here from Gran Canaria, we extend greetings to you too. The community representatives that are here, we want to greet you too. The media, members of the media fraternity, and I am also aware that we have an Alcalo present, so we want to extend greetings to the Alcalo too. So to everyone here, the youth from the regional body, the regional office, we extend greetings to you too. And then everyone here present, if I haven't acknowledged you present, my apologies, but I want to extend greetings to everyone. So, thank you all for coming and gracing this occasion with us. I don't know whether when you were informed about it, you had the reaction I had when they told me. I must confess, the first time I was informed about celebrating or commemorating World Water Day, I just said to myself, water as well? You know, because it's the first time I heard about people celebrating about water, despite the importance of water in our lives. It is something that we often forgotten about, or often disregard. But it's events like this that are very, very important. So initially, my own reaction to the invitation or the preparation or the organization of this event was a bit skeptical because I was like, we celebrate everything, water as well, we celebrate about water. But after being or witnessing this event, I am even tempted to say that we should be doing it every day. Simply because it's not only the importance of water that we learn about, but we are also learning a lot about how we maintain the cleanliness of that water. And that is something that we often take for granted. And I think the advice given by the representative from the water resources is so educative, not just to you, the representatives alone, but even to us as the providers, as council, who are providing these boreholes, and our partners as well. He mentioned about chlorine, that we can go and get it every 6 months. We were of the view that you just present the borehole and it lasts forever. You don't need to do anything. It comes with its own natural chlorine. Little did we know that we need chlorine every 6 months. So we will take up that advice. And I think as a council, it's very important that we have our own sort of like a water management team, because as we are providing boreholes and these boreholes are becoming so many, we need to have data on them, and then also to be able to, because if we leave it to communities alone, they might forget. or it might become a bit of a burden for us. But if we take it upon ourselves to go and get this clothing and take it to the times and make sure we put it there, rather than we give it to someone and that person feels a bit tired, if it's a Jama Kunanga and it's a Ramadan period, he might find it very difficult to climb on top of the bowl stand and try to put the chlorine there. So we need to try and do that so that we make sure not only are we providing water for the sake of water being clean, but we ensure that that water is actually clean and it is healthy for the people that are going to consume it. So indeed, events like this are very important so that we learn a lot. And also they make reference to using abandoned wells as subways. This is very, very important because the water table that your well was connected to is the water table that many other bowls are dependent on. So if you use it for a subway, if that water is polluted, it doesn't stay at only your end. It affects everywhere else. Classic example is somewhere like Pundung. Pundung has a problem of getting clean water because of the water being polluted. And that's all because of how people have not been really, not been aware or not careful enough to ensure that they protect the water there. The reality is, this is something we have to appreciate. If it can happen in Pundung, so can it happen in Brikama, as well as any other communities that we are representing or we hear from. So if we don't want that to happen, the advice given is something that we have to take seriously. Because we all know, as we've heard, and that which I am going to probably repeat, is the importance of water in our life. If you want to know or really appreciate how much important water is in your life, just go without water for a couple of days. Then you will really know that you cannot live without it. And if we cannot live without it, then we must really value water. And one way to do that is to make sure the water we drink from and everyone else depends on is clean. And it should be the protection of everyone. And simple things we can do is to make sure when people are digging subways, they don't go beyond 3 meters as recommended to us today. You know, I almost fall guilty for doing that because not long ago I got some people to dig a subway at my end. And then the guy was saying 3 meters. I said 3 meters will fill too quickly. Let's go for 4 meters or 5 meters. Little did I know that if I had done that, I would have also contributed in polluting the water. If I had done that today, I don't know how I would have been feeling by now. After hearing what the guy from Water Resources said about going that deep with our subway. So this is something that we shouldn't be only our knowledge. We now need to be the agents to cascade it further to everybody else in our communities to know that these are simple things that we need to take to protect our water. The water we drink, the water with which our lives depend. And if we take these things for granted, they come back to haunt not just ourselves, but our children and their children and our great-grandchildren. And so, we don't want to be the generation that bequeaths that sort of legacy to their progeny. So, we can do a lot better. And events of this nature, which probably this is the first that I have witnessed and I'm learning from, are events that are very, very important. And I am glad that when the idea was brought to me, I didn't, even though I was very skeptical about it, I didn't prevent it. I didn't stop it. If I had done it, I would still be going pretending that I still know everything about water when I do not. I will probably go to public platforms and say, we have provided almost 85 boreholes in the last 12 months. But have we really contributed towards people accessing clean water? That knowledge will still be lacking. So I am grateful. I am grateful to the Development Committee. I am grateful to one individual who is not here with us, but who is keenly following us from abroad, and that is my own brother, 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒍. I believe he initiated the whole idea and pushed it onto the Development Committee, or the Development Committee initiated it and pushed it to him, but he was very, very pivotal in ensuring that this event happens today. And I'm really, really grateful. I cannot commend him enough because of things that I have learned within the short space of, I believe, less than 5 hours. I have learned something that which I can share. If I protect that, I am saving many lives. Not that of only the lives of human beings, but animals, plants, trees, crops, and many others. So, indeed, this event, one cannot be able to measure its relevance and its importance in our daily life. And I hope that we would go with something that will be much more beneficial to our wider community, so that we all not only become dependent on water, but we also become its protector. We make sure we protect it so that it doesn't only end at benefiting us, but it goes on to benefit many generations to come after us. So I want to seize the opportunity to thank Foundation 221 for also being there with us. I mean, as they said, they started with the intention of bringing few boreholes, but when we saw the opportunity, we capitalized on it 100%, because we knew the importance of and their need of boreholes for water within our community. So when somebody comes and he says, I can provide you 1 or 2 boreholes, we said, why not 3? Why not 4? Why not 5? What do you need to make it 10 or 20? And this is how we have been able to partner with them and to encourage them a lot more to partner with us to provide more of the boreholes that they have to our communities in this region. So once again, thank you very much, Foundation 221. Thank you to 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏. 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏, we want a lot more from you as well. We want to do a lot more. Foundation 221 gave us almost 40 boreholes last year. I think 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏, we can do a lot more. Maybe 50 we can get from you. And then Blue Sands, if we can get 50 from you, I believe everywhere in my community will have So on that note, I want to thank everyone that attended today's event. So as I learned, we all learned something, and let's just make sure we go and be protectors of our water. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairman. And as the protocol, when the chairman speaks, no one there to add. So we are almost at the tail end of the event. Infodata demo labadula while abanandi nyame in bemola mukuma labamadi auta diamu deka umpawara. So what I say diamu umpara development committee is role ya ko won man selo de schools juwon tumale bohol jama suno ni sankon won tili ya suno fula ya suno sama ya suno na sa tigelo ni won sabola but kan sino ni fo fele sinya mo kiriti kam ya lo ni ki but I didn't wait time or good. What of the time what I like he say Abdi Pangura, but you do work. Blue Sana represented, Marcon Laburo and 70% one will do what it is. Thank you. Congratulations. The Honorable Usman Boya, Blackboard. I don't know what the level. I'm a road, and this is road. Gio na po 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒏 you want to the Mr. Almagas at the Commander, water resource representing priority. Thank you. Kiskisiro Taimarodo, Wodo yang kemudian Fosta, Kajio dan Makatulbai alam Mafola, Wolon Juboro Wot. Kamu bisa nampak, kamu jangan lupa. Sebenarnya sekarang, oke, dan Wolon Juboro Wot nama yang baik. Wena Fakulasi atau Sekretariat Polisi. Do this percent. Thank you very much. Gracias. Darboe, do we have Darboe representative here? Darboe.
Umar Mustafa na. Okay. Mustafa.
Darboe, representing Darboe.
Saya representative.
Okay.
NGO. NGO.
This is you can. No problem. Because I'm so, many certificate to present la Darboe itu guna partner dari dunia di Pulau Brikama yang akan sudah mempagi untuk kali kipu soalnya di West Coast kono. While la project kini dapat mengkumpul nasabi guru dan misi la project mau sudah jadi Brikama yang akan sudah. That is forever. So Darboe, we say thank you. Mr. Sam, can you just present this to Darboe, please? Thank you very much, Mr. Sam, and thank you, Darboe representative. Last but not the least, we have biggest and the greatest partners, Foundation TV. Within less than 2 years, right? Less than 2 years, they were able to provide us with 27 boreholes. I wonder, 44. Less than 2 years, 44 boreholes. So we multiply 44 by 3. How much would you get? 44 by 3. What is your 570? 44 by
129. 129.
132. We are expecting 132 balls in the next 12 months from Foundation 221. Honorable Chairman, can you present this certificate to Foundation 221?
No, it's okay there.
The whole thing.
Bana.
Foundation 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒔. That's how you call it in French, right? 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒔. Yes. Foundation 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒔.
Abandara.